Oh, let's see. That's so big. It's got to be a way to make that smaller. uh, there's got to be a way to make that banner a little smaller. But I'll work on it later. Oh my goodness. Hi, Rachel. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Barb. No Denise today, Rachel. I'm sorry. I had her 2 days well, I actually had her Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I had her 4 days last week. And then and of course Hubster and Boo went to LA and brought me back goodies. So, and he's off today. So I said, come in and tell everybody about some of your trip. They go out there to visit my other daughter, Annie, and Logan and Dan. They go out there to visit them. He tries to get out there once a year, and he usually takes one of the grandchildren with him. I think next time he goes, he's going to take Denise with him. So yeah, so they had a great time. He's going to come in. He's off today, so he's going to come in and talk about the trip, and I have pictures. I'll show some pictures. I know it's going to be a family boring thing. Well, I hope not. I hope it's not boring. Hi, Debbie, April, Pamela, Julia O, Missy, who else? Angela, Barb, Scrap Girl. Anybody else I missed coming in? Good morning, and good morning to the lurkers. So, yeah, they got me all this stuff out there and brought it back. They got back yesterday. They Ubered back home from the airport. Apparently, all the airport's parking lots, there's no place to park. It's like no place to park. Of course, I'm sure a lot of it's spring break and the Masters and who knows, lots of things going on. People are getting out and going. So the airport parking lots are slammed. Annie couldn't find a place to park in LA. She had to drive around and just pick them up at the curb, So anyway, but they got back yesterday safe and sound. Of course, I had Denise for a couple days while they were gone. Well, actually, she left Wednesday afternoon after the stream, and they left Wednesday morning. So I didn't have anybody here while they were gone, but I had Denise the beginning of last week. So that was nice. Hi, Maseki. Who else? Dawn, Terry. The book Vincent Theo's great, and a little strange. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to reading. I've read the letters between, the letters written by Vincent to Theo. I think it's letters to Theo. I mean, like, I don't even know, 20, 30 years ago. I don't even know whenever it came out years ago. And that was really good. I did not realize, I mean, I knew Vincent was young. I knew Vincent was young when he died, but his brother died 1 year later, and his brother was younger than him. I think his brother was only like 30, 31 when he died. Vincent was like 32, 3, 4, something in there. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, they were both so young when they died. Both of them. Let's see. Dawn. And I got to show another C&P and Trisha Green color book pages. Oh my gosh. I'll show those in a little while. Maybe they'll stop in. Well, I think Trisha's probably working, but C&P comes in every now and then. But they have some awesome new color book finished pages. So anyway, so I thought I'd show all my stuff. And like I said, Hubster he's in the shower right now. And we're going to probably run some errands and go out to eat and do some stuff today because he's off and he's been gone, for 5 days. So, yeah, I don't think I'll probably make it to Janet. I haven't seen her here yet. Hi, Becky Kalora, Anne, Terry Brett. Who else am I missing? So yeah, we're probably going to go hang out and do some stuff. I did lose a couple of my plants in the cold. It wasn't really freezing, but it almost got to freezing. So I lost a couple of plants. I'm going to go replace those today. But most of them made it fine. You always take your chance if you plant in that first week of April. And I go, I'm going to go for it because Hubster was going out of town and I wanted to get them planted before he left. So it was probably 1 week too early, but everything seemed to make it except 1 or 2 plants I'm going to go replace. Hi, Pacola, my little snapdragon. So yeah, so Hubster's hi Jen, who else? So Hubster's off today, so he's gonna come in here in a little bit and tell if y'all want to know or hear. I told him to come in and talk about his trip a little bit. And Jen, don't put things in caps unless you're talking to me, okay? Because it makes me, you know, think you're talking to me. Let's see. I said hi to Darlene. Hi, Barb. I said Elise. I'm trying to catch everybody. So, thank you, Jen. She puts okay. So he's going to come in, and I do have some pictures that they sent while the whole time they were gone. And so I will maybe show y'all some photos if you want to see them. I mean, it's my family. Y'all I don't know how interested you want to see on their trip, but uh, put your good slippers back on, Rachel. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to show the stuff that they picked out, and Annie and Samantha picked out most of it. Although Hubster got this. He picked out the little magnets because we collect magnets everywhere we go. One side of my refrigerator is full of magnets. So he got me some new magnets, but all the papers and the book, well, the art books and all that, Annie and Samantha picked out. So let's see what else. There's Cat and Paste. I was just talking about you and Trisha Green's art color book pages. Hi, Julianne. So I said I was going to show them because, I mean, oh my gosh, y'all just outdid yourself over the weekend. So let's see. Let me go over here to, oh, and Tina did too. This just popped up. I haven't seen Tina this morning, but this just popped up on Tina's Catacomic 64. That's Tina. So, yeah. Hi, Janet. I don't know if I'm going to make your stream today, Janet. Hubster's off today, so I think we're going to go run around. He's been gone 5 days, so we're probably going to go out to eat and blah, blah, blah. So he said he'd come in today and talk a little bit about his trip. So let me see. Let me go over here to Cat and Paste. I mean, this is just, well, she even has another one now. She has a new one, but this one that I saw yesterday, this one, oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. I'm trying to stay out of the overhead lights. Let me turn as a matter of fact, let me just turn that overhead light off. I don't need it with all the studio lights and the bright sun. So there we go. Look at that. That is just stunning, Cat and Paste. You're oversleeping over here. Well, I know I have to talk to you about your busy weekend, Janet. So yeah, Hubster and Samantha got in yesterday afternoon, and they had to Uber because I said it already. I'm telling Janet and anybody coming in, they had to Uber because when they left, there was no parking places, and in LA too, there's no parking places to park your car and park and ride, And so they got here about 2:30 or something like that yesterday afternoon. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Look at that. Look at those cheeks. I love this, Cat and Paste. And then she posted this one, I guess, overnight. I just now saw this one. Look at that. Just stunning, beautiful coloring. Hi, Lucette. Let's see what else here. And this one too. Look at that. Just beautiful. Look at that beautiful skin. And the headpiece. Look at that. Hey, Hubster, come on in. Hello. I haven't started showing anything yet. I'm just talking about some of the girls' coloring that they did.
Oh, not too early?
No. Come sit down. I've got the chair over there for you. I just want to show a few things. And then Trisha Green. So Rachel said, thank you for taking a shower. She put on her good slippers today
Well, tell her I put on my good underwear for her.
So look at Trisha Green's piece right here, guys. Isn't that beautiful? I can't get too close. Isn't that beautiful? So y'all follow Trisha Green 01 and Cat and Paste. So hi Marion. Anybody else coming in that I missed? So here I showed that one already. Okay, so yeah, so I thought I'd show some of my stuff that they brought me back, and I'll show some pictures while Hubster's talking about it. And let me see, let me find some photos here. So you want to start, you don't have to tell every little detail like you tell me, but just tell the overall. So they when you got there, the first thing y'all did the next morning was you went to the Beverly Hills Hotel, right, for breakfast or what?
The first thing, good morning, ladies and guys that are there. And I appreciate Dee Dee letting me take a couple of minutes to tell you about my trip to Los Angeles. We had a great time. I took my little granddaughter, who currently goes to Florida State with me, and we flew out from Atlanta straight to Los Angeles. And my daughter, my grandson picked us up, and we went to In-N-Out Burgers. Anytime you go to California, you got to go to In-N-Out Burgers. And we went straight to In-N-Out Burgers, got something to eat, and then went to her house. And then later on that afternoon, my little grandson has wrestling. So we went to wrestling practice and watched that. It was a lot of fun. The next morning, we got up Thursday, and we went down to Beverly Hills. And we went to the Beverly Hills Hotel, and we had breakfast. There was my daughter, my little grandson, my little granddaughter right there, and had a great breakfast at the Beverly Hills Hotel in the Polo Lounge. And
I thought I have some pictures of your breakfast, but I'll skip over those.
Well, you can show that.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yeah, they had white linen tablecloths, great silverware, great plates, and that sort of thing. So we had a great breakfast from there, and from there we left and went over to Warner Brothers, and I wanted to go back into the gift shop and get me a couple of hats and a few other things. So went into Warner Brothers, spent about an hour and way too much money, and had a great time. And from Warner Brothers we left and we went back over into Studio City and went to a place called Blast from the Past, and it's a toy store, and they got retro toys and retro.
Is that it there?
That's Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that's what I'm still looking at pictures from there.
Oh, I'm 2 steps ahead of you now.
Yeah, you're 2 steps ahead.
All right, that's in the lounge by the Polo Lounge, or Polo Lounge.
And then there's Annie and sitting in front of the breakfast there.
Yeah, it was great breakfast. Had a delightful time. Good experience for both of them.
And there's Logan and Boo.
Yeah. And good experience for both of them. Had a delightful time. I recommend it if you ever make it to Beverly Hills. Go have breakfast at the Polo Lounge at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
And then you took Boo to some thrift stores, and
yeah, we hit a couple of thrift stores, which they like to do for some reason or another. I wouldn't do it, but they do. And
well, Annie and Boo like to do it.
Yeah, a couple of thrift stores. We went to Blast from the Past, and I got some old movie magnets, the refrigerator magnets, Casablanca, Mandalorian, Creature from Black Lagoon.
And what's this pot where they go and there's all these cats everywhere? Paw.
Well, you're 2 steps ahead of me.
Oh, okay. Let me let them talk. And hi everybody coming in. Go ahead.
And so that was Thursday, and then Thursday evening we went back to the house and and so and had a delightful time. Friday we got up and went to Santa Barbara, and we went to Santa Barbara and I hit a couple of shops that my little granddaughter wanted. B. Melville or something, Bonnie Melville, I think is the name. It's a girls' clothing store, and bought her some breeches there and some shirts and all that. And while we were there happened to be a Vincent van Gogh exhibit at the Santa Barbara Museum of Art. And so we either debated on going to the beach or going to the Santa Barbara Museum of Art to see Vincent van Gogh. So my son-in-law and my grandson took off, went to the beach. Me and my daughter and my granddaughter went to the Santa Barbara Museum of Art, which it's a small museum, but you can tell there's a lot of money there. And they had great,
nice looking.
Oh, it's very nice. And there's a self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh. He's got the pipe in right there.
Uh-huh.
And they had exhibits, or they had paintings displayed by Rembrandt, Edgar Degas, Of course, Vincent Van Gogh, and a couple of others I can't think of. But great exhibit. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's always fun to take in a little culture. And then, yeah, and then after that, we came on back. We spent most of the day in Santa Barbara, had lunch. We came on back later on that evening. My grandson, my son-in-law, actually.
Is this the next day when y'all went to the paw place?
Oh, no, that was in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
There's a store there that has nothing but rescued cats. They had like about 20 cats in there.
And they all just walk around, right?
Yeah, they all walk around. They get along with each other. You pay to go in to help cover the cost of that, but you go and play with the cats, pet the cats, and you can buy little things to support the store. But it's really cute, very fun if you like cats.
Which we do.
Yeah. So it's really neat. And then Friday evening we went back to my daughter's house. There's my daughter there. Yeah.
Logan. Yeah.
Kitty. So anyway, that's the little cat store. And then Friday evening when we went back to my daughter's house, my son-in-law made crab legs, which are terrific. We stuffed on those and had some adult beverages and what have you. And all night, Friday night, I dreamed about walking sideways and pinching people. And but it was really cute. And then Saturday morning, my little grandson had a wrestling tournament. And I can't remember where. I thought it's not Santa Monica, but it's one of those
I thought
Santa
you said
places.
it was Santa Monica.
Maybe it was Santa Monica. I don't remember. But he had actually had 2 matches, and he won them both. Got him a nice medal, and it was a lot of fun. And there's an actor there from the TV show. What's that guy's name? Well, I can't think. Mario Lopez was there with his son. You might remember the name or know the name. There was another actor there from Ed.
Logan's in black there.
Ray Donovan. Yeah, Ray Donovan was the name.
Their kids go to the wrestling.
Yeah. And so anyway, we had fun with that. And on the way back Saturday, my son-in-law is good friends with the actor Eddie Jemison. I don't know if you know him or not, but he was in.
Well, I really don't talk much about it, but they probably don't know. Half the people don't know that Annie's married to John Cryer's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we went to, we stopped by Eddie Jemison's house. Eddie Jemison is an actor who was in an HBO show called Hung. Some of you ladies might be familiar with that one.
Ocean's 11.
He was in Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, and he was in Chicago Med. And great. He and his wife were just super, super people. And his son is friends with my grandson. So we picked up his son, brought him back to the house.
That them?
No, that's
someone
oh,
else.
yeah, that's
him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't show them though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But anyway, we came back Saturday and we grilled out steaks and then just had a delightful time. More of the wrestling.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm just showing while you're talking.
That's okay. And then Saturday evening we grilled out and visited, hung out, and watched a little baseball. And we got up early yesterday and came home. A great trip. I'm leaving a lot of it out because I don't want to bore you. And, but I did pick up a few gifts for my wife while I was out there. And
I told him that Annie and Samantha picked out the art gifts and you picked out the other stuff.
Not true. I picked them all out. But no, my wife was adamant. She said, you do not pick out any art gifts. You let Annie and Sam pick them out. So, and they did. Now, I did buy her this book from the art show
the
at
museum.
Santa Barbara, yeah. And I got her this refrigerator magnet.
Well, let's hold it up to the camera, right about there.
Yeah, from Warner Brothers. No, I got that from Blast from the Past, and a couple other things.
Well, here, show the other ones.
All right, and then I got this one from. If you watch The Mandalorian, some of you probably do. I bought that from Blast from the Past as well, and then this one I think I got at Warner Brothers.
Look what Janet's at.
So.
Janet, look.
Thank you, Janet. I appreciate that.
And then, he got Boo some new sunglasses, and she's wearing her the Beverly Hills hat, yeah, and sunglasses that he got her for the trip out there. which she said was her best vacation ever.
Yeah, we had a delightful time. My little granddaughter is she's a great traveler, and she's always checking on her granddad, make sure she's okay, and just a delightful trip. And my wife doesn't know it yet, but she's going back with me later on this fall.
Well,
And,
Denise said she wants to go next.
well, I might take both of you.
Okay.
And John Williams has got a concert with all the music that he's done from his movies.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to probably hit that.
And where's that? I forget the name of the place that
Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to probably do that. But anyway, I won't bore you too much. We had a great trip. It was good to be back. And no, the husband is not artistic.
No, he's not, Lucette.
Yeah, I can't even draw a stick man. So, and but we had a delightful time, and a couple of times I called my wife up and I said, "Dee Dee, what are you doing, honey? Besides hugging my pillow and looking at my picture."
And I would say, "Pet the cats."
Yeah, that too. So but we had a good time, and I'll turn it back over to Dee Dee. I got a couple errands I got to go run.
Okay. See you in a little bit.
We'll see you in a little bit.
And I already told Janet we're going to go do stuff out this afternoon so that I wouldn't be at her show today. So.
Okay. Bye, Janet.
You can take that, honey, out of my way.
Okay.
Thank you. So I hope y'all enjoyed a little recap of the vacation that he and Samantha went on. So anyway, hi Dan. Let's see us. Marion. I know I'm missing people coming in. Hi Tina. Tina, I showed your color book page that you just posted on IG, or the last one you posted. It was really good. You, Cat and Pace, Trisha Green, y'all all just been stepping it up. Let me see here. Let's back up. Cat. Yeah, this one. So Tina just posted this one. So good job, all of y'all. Thanks, guys, for listening. I hope y'all didn't mind. I wanted to let him share with you guys. So, okay. So, hi, Toby. You got your stencils? Oh, you're welcome. Rebecca. Let's see. I think I said, well, hi, Melissa. I'm sure I'm missing people, but yeah, Marion, you're on Pacific time. Yeah, it's only 6:00 out there. So again, I've already read the first chapter of the Vincent and Theo, and it looks pretty good. And of course, I love the brochures and stuff like this to put in my art journal. And so I gave him my like it's just a thing plate where I put like the days I plant in my garden, nothing major, and he's going to fill out all the days that he was gone, what they did. So I gave him my journal to do that, and then I'll put some of this stuff. I'll put some of the stuff in it. So yeah, started reading that. So I'll just kind of go through some of these things. So let's see, where am I going to put it? I guess I'll have to put it right down there. And then he got me the sunflower field, or I don't know, it's not sunflowers, but it might be the sunflower field. Let me see. I'm going to take off the price tag to get down to wheat field. This is the wheat field. So got me that mug. Hi B. Did I say hi to Lucette? Who else? He's very thoughtful, and he showed you all the magnets. So these will all go in the refrigerator. It's just like full from top to bottom. So, and I like these because they're like dimensional. See? So, but we also got a bunch of Warner Brothers and Beverly Hills hats. He loves his hats. And so we got a whole bunch of those. I didn't bring those up here. They're downstairs. You saw the one that Boo had on her head. Then he got me the Beverly Hills journal. And it's just, I like this. Look how dark the lines are. I like this. It's got a ribbon here. So, yeah. So he got this. I wish he would I wish he would use this for his journal. He doesn't journal. Like he's writing his biography. So he just types it out and has it on a computer. But I wish he would journal, but he doesn't. But I am making him journal on the trip, making him. Oh, and then so the rest of this is what Boo and Annie picked out for me. Oh, wait, let me show y'all this. I love this, and I got a big, all the coffee mugs and the hats and everything that they got. He got a bunch of coffee mugs for his co-workers and stuff like that, and they all came wrapped in this Bugs Bunny tissue paper. Oh my gosh, I kept all but one sheet for each mug. I kept all the, look at this. It's how it's drawn out. Look at this awesome tissue paper. Isn't that just awesome? So it starts to repeat. So you get this and then it repeats. But that is just too cool. I loved the Bugs Bunny tissue paper. And so I kept all that except one sheet for each of the mugs. So yeah. Awesome. Yes, I know, right? I just love it. So we got all that there. And then he got a bag from the Beverly Hills Hotel. So got all that. Okay, then let's see. What else? Okay, so this is, they went to Top Drawer, and then some are from the museum where they saw Vincent. And so I'm not sure. I think most of it's from Top Drawer, though. So they got me these Japanese designed postcards, and it's Pepin. I told them anything Pepin is good. You can get me anything Pepin. You want to got that too, yeah. So anyway, so you might not be able to see it, but they're thick postcards. I'll just flip through a couple of them here. So the Japanese designs. There's some koi fish in here. There's one. So it might be a little hard to see. It's very faint, so you can it's on watercolor paper, so you can watercolor them. So it's very faint, so you don't see the lines when it's done. Whoops. So they got me the Japanese designs and the Art Nouveau, which I'll probably watercolor a couple of these to put in my Art Nouveau journal. Yes, it is with the rabbit logo, Rebecca. Yeah. I hope y'all can see them a little bit, but anyway, I'll just skip through here. Some of them go this way. So I'll probably color one or two of these to put in the my Art Nouveau journal. All right, and then they did get this at the Van Gogh exhibit. And he said, I know you don't like to color these kind of things, but because it was Van Gogh and we went to the museum, I got it for you. So it's the Van Gogh. So in the beginning, it has the actual pictures of the pieces that are in here. So these are the ones that are in here with the description of each. And then you color. I know y'all have seen these types of books before. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Shelley. and it's on it's not Create Space paper type paper. It's a little thicker than that, but so it's kind of like it would be kind of like a paint by number, but there's no numbers, so you got to kind of do it yourself. Yeah, let me go ahead and zoom in one. Hang on, guys. There we go. So I should have just been zoomed in. So this is the famous one. If I colored any out of here, it would probably be this one. Having the virtual Van Gogh. Yeah, I saw that online, Marion. So I'll just flip through here. So there's a lot of them. So there we go. So he got me that at the Van Gogh exhibit. Let's see what else here. Then back to Top Drawer. I think the rest of this came from Top Drawer. And I haven't opened this one yet. So Japanese, it's an MD journal. Let's see, where's the opening? I think it's right there. See it? There it is. These all had plastic on them all. I already took the plastic off because, you know, I had to. I would usually wait. Hi, Preppy Crafty Girl. Welcome back. How's school going? Good to see you. You missed Hubster's little description of his vacay with Boo. So it's a cotton MD notebook, cotton. And so I really like the like vellumy, tissuey cover on it. So it's just a kind of a cottony paper. But what I like about it is they lay flat. They lay flat. Don't do. So anyway, this little cotton journal is probably about maybe 5 by 7, 5.5 by 7 3/4 or something like that. But anyway, so got that. And then Samantha said she picked this out for me. And it's from Top Drawer. And it's in French, so I can't read it to you. But it's all that, kind of cottony. I thought I would do some watercolors in this and maybe give it to Boo for like her birthday or something, just like a simple watercolor, like a leaf or a flower or a cherry blossom, and just do one on each page. I think this would be, and it doesn't weigh anything. It's light as a feather. There is no weight to this at all. It weighs nothing. Yeah, it's a nice little fat book, and it's probably about a 5 by 7. 5 by 7.5. Some I'm not measuring them, but this page you really can't write on this. You could do calligraphy with a calligraphy brush and let it kind of feather out, but it will feather. I mean, it's going to feather, right? It's really made for like calligraphy brush or watercolor. So that's what I think I'm going to do in this. And she got the white one. She said, because I thought you would want a watercolor on the outside too. So you it is it's cotton. It's like cotton, just like rubbing your face on cotton. And yeah, I think so too, CNP. So anyway, so there's that one. Then the last time they went, they got me one of these too. So now I have 2 of these. I'm not going to undo this one, but it's the handbook journal watercolor. I'm trying to see what else information about it. It's just called Handbook Journal Co. 5.25 by 8.25, and it's landscaped size. So, but it's watercolor paper. So that one. They know how to shop for me. Well, Annie and Hubster does too. He just doesn't know what art supplies, what kind of art supplies. All right. So then I know some of y'all have seen these before. I've shown not the I have Chinese patterns. I don't think I have this exact book, but Japanese patterns. And what these are is huge pieces of wrapping paper. This is like 1/4 of the size. So they open up and they're all perforated, and they open up. And again, this is 1/4 of the size. I know, right, Carol? And good to see you, by the way. And anybody else I missed coming in? Hi, Flo, Tommy Joe, Darlene. So, yeah, I thought I might use some of these in my, look at this. I love this blue koi. In my little Asian journal, which is just all Asian. It's not just Japanese. But look how beautiful these are. And then the lobsters, some more koi. I know, right? And then these are black, white, and gray. And then the same pattern in red. And then the trees. And I think I'm getting dinged because I'm in the family. Annie and Hubster are chatting now. So, and then the waves with the koi. Isn't it purdy, Tina? It's purdy. I'll give you all the ISBN here in a minute because I know you can get these on Amazon as well. They're Pepin Press. Pepin Press. This one is 978-9460-090523. And it's the Japanese patterns. And they come in, I mean, I don't even know how many, I'm not going to say there's hundreds, but there's probably 20 at least, 20 different Pepin papers. And so they got me that one at top drawer. And then also at top drawer, I saved this for last because this is one of my favorite things they got me. Stickers and washi tape. So it's a Pepin as well. And it's Art Forms in Nature. Y'all know, I forget his name, that does these. Let me see here, I should say. It doesn't say who, this guy that did these. I got his books and his color books, and I forget his name now. Maybe it's on the inside. But anyway, it's a little packet. Opens up. Wait for it. Wait for it. And this is all stickers. Every sheet is stickers. So like this is like labels on this one. I was going to try to show you some of the sizes. So this one is all labels. Let me hold it up. See, this one's all labels. Hi, Arlene. Send me some of the big red and pink wrap I used to make study note pages. Okay, let me see which one, Arlene. Hang on. This one or this one? Those are the two red ones. The umbrellas or the trees? Which one, Arlene? The trees or the umbrellas? Which one did you like? I will wait a second for Arlene to answer me. And you should be asleep, Arlene. You sleep during the day. I'm waiting for Arlene to answer me. Arlene, which one do you like? I'm waiting. All right, I'll set it to the side. Oh, wait, no, the huge one that you got on a roll. Oh, the huge one. Let's see. Let me get my rolls out here. All right, let me move this. Hang on. We're just taking a little rabbit trail. Hang on, Arlene. These are from the Paper Source in Atlanta. Okay, so let's see. This one with the rainbows? You're going to have to tell me. I think that's the only pink one I have in here. This one? Which one? The rainbows or the flower? Hang on, guys. I'm waiting for Arlene to answer. How's school going, preppy crafty girl? Oh, thank you for finding that, Tina. Tina found the Art Form in Nature. Is that the book or is that the sticker book, Tina? Red. I think it was cats. Oh, well, I have black cats. Here's the cats here. Oh, this one. I think you mean this one. You want some of this, Arlene? I think this is what you're talking about, right? Arlene? Oh my goodness. I'm waiting. I think you mean that one. But there's the black cat, the black with gold cats. She said you sent her some already. Oh, well, I thought you wanted some. Oh, Arlene, get back with me, girl. I thought you said you wanted some. Okay, let's roll this back up. Move it out of the way. Hang on, people. Hang on. Okay, so these just come, they just pull right off. Like, look, see how easy they come off. So, but they're all stickers. These are round ones. Let's see if I tilt it. You might be able to see the cut. I don't know if you can see the cuts in them because I don't want to have to take each sheet out. And then these ones are big circles. And these are little square or rectangles of all the different ones. The link was for the sticker book. Thank you, Tina. So this is the link that Tina put in. Then these are all washi tapes. These are all individual washi tapes. I don't know what you're asking me, Lucette. This is what's his name? If you're talking about who did these designs, that's not him. That's not who it is. These are washi tapes. Washi tapes. Then circles. Circles. Aren't they beautiful though? I've showed his book. I bought his biography for my birthday back in February, and I showed his book, and I also have his color book, and there's a couple different versions of his biography. One's full color and one's black and white. So if you buy any of his books, the big white water color book. You mean the thick one? This one? This one, Marion? All I can tell you, it is here it is. Lamali Paris. And it's put in top drawer is who sells it. It's all in French, so I can't tell you, but yeah. That's all. It came wrapped in plastic with this wrapped around it. So yeah. But she got it at top drawer. Now I don't know if you can get it online or not, because a lot of their online store is minimal, but their store's got lots of stuff, but their online store is minimal. Who's the person that? Yeah, thank you. What's the name of the man that did this? Does it say Tina? I'm trying to think. No, that's not it, Lucette. I'll let you know when someone puts it in. So here we go. I think it starts with an E. Then these little circles. And then these are circles. Ernest, there we go. Thank you, Tommy Joe. There we go. Ernst Haeckel. That's who does this. That's who did these designs. And he has biographies and full pages. I don't know if I still have that book in here or not. Let me see. I might have put it in my here it is. Yeah. I'll show you the book that if you're going to buy his biography. Here it is. I'll show you this here again too. Okay. So these are rectangles. And y'all stick around. I'm going to do our giveaway of our blue cards today for April. I'm going to give away the April cards today and do another quick flip of my color journal and decide what we're going to do for May. So again, these are labels, individual labels. So I think they repeat. Now. Let's see. Yeah. So everything I showed you is doubled. So the washi tape and everything, there's 2 sheets of each. Okay, it comes in this little portfolio thing. It's so cute. Like this. So this is what it looks like. And you can get this. Tina just posted the Amazon link, but they got this at Top Drawer as well. Okay, and then this is the book that I got for my birthday. And I bought this at Barnes and Noble. And I'll give you the ISBN on this. 978-379-13-19902. And so this is the one with color pictures in it as well. There's some that are just black and white. He also has, well, he doesn't, but there's a color book out with his designs. So just so you can see, this is, it just reminds me of macro photography. Look, and he did get in a microscope to see these things. He did use a microscope to see a lot of this. So, but it's just an awesome book. So just flip through that. Okay. So that's Art Forms in Nature. Okay, then what else? Then I got off of Amazon over the weekend. I'd given my Cutter Bee scissors to Cameron, so I bought me a new pair of Cutter Bee. I wanted to show you what they look like before I opened Janet. I didn't open them yet. She always teases me about waiting to open things with you guys. So, and these are by American Craft EK Success. I love these for fussy cutting. And I have one old pair, and then I gave one to Cameron. I need to keep some of this because this is what I wrap washi tape on to give away washi tape. So keeping a few pieces of this plastic. I don't keep packaging per se, but I want to keep a little bit of this plastic because if you give or exchange or share washi tape, this is the best kind of stuff to put it in, and it's so cheap to mail. So let me go ahead and keep the outer shell of this. And keep a couple pieces that I can cut down for washi tape. So set that aside. I know, Rebecca. All right, so this is what it looks like, Cutter Bee. And what I like about it, it has the guard for it because these are sharp. And you can also get, these aren't the ones, but you can also get a Teflon ones. I don't know that I've noticed that much difference. If you're going to cut through things that have glue, you know, if you've glued things and you want to cut through glue or anything sticky or anything like that, then I would recommend getting the Teflon ones, which I believe they're black, so that they're better if you're going to be cutting through glue and stuff. I just want them to cut down paper. And then it's got the little snap on. I love these things. So I just wanted to show you what it looked like before I trash that. Okay, so there's my new Cutter Bees. What else? Oh, thank Tina. And again, if you want the Teflon coated ones, I think the blades are black. I think. So make sure you look and see which is which if you buy them because I have both. Okay, next I got these two new books. Well, just in time with my new scissors. I have been cutting some things out of some other books for some, I want to get back into making some more and when I say posters, that doesn't necessarily mean the 3x2 foot ones. You know, I have huge collage posters, which I'm not getting out right now. Just look up collage in my playlist and they'll be in there somewhere. And so I've just been fussy cutting out a few things here. Some mushrooms that I want to use in some bigger collages. So I'll flip through these two, and which y'all might have seen. Y'all might have already seen these at some point. Terracotta Cutter Bees. Yeah. Well, if you have glue on things, if you're cutting through things that have glue, then it's best to get the Teflon when they clean and the Teflon resists the glue. But as far as the actual paper cutting, I don't know that one is better than the other. Okay, so this one is all flowers, cut out and collage flowers. Again, I love these kind of things for the big posters. So if I'm doing a whole big scene, and most of my posters are 2 feet by 3 feet, they're huge. And so this is a generic flowers that work well for landscapes and things. So I got this one. I don't have to use these in posters. I'm just saying they work well with that. So, oh, there we go. Tina's on it. Thank you, Tina. Oh my goodness. So it's all in the it's all a direct link in the chat. And this is going to the flash back and forth because of the white paper. So, well, this really made the light just perfect. Look how good that is. I'm going to have to keep Ernst handy for getting good lighting. So anyway, but while I'm flipping through these white pages, the light wants to flash. So just do a quick flip. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was nice to get Hubster home. He and Boo Ubered in yesterday afternoon, and she immediately got in her car and drove back up North Atlanta. And she takes her laptop with her everywhere she goes. She's always working on schoolwork. She's a straight A student, so she wants to keep those grades up. And I think she's going home. I think she might be going back to Florida today, which is better to go today than yesterday because spring break, I think, ended and everybody coming back and forth from Florida. There's one direct route to Florida. It's I-75, and it is like bumper to bumper anytime there's an event or a, spring break or anything like that. So, and there's the cover page. So that one's Extraordinary Things, a cutout and collage activity book paperback, 340 images, ISBN 979847318288. So that one is that one. And then Extraordinary Things to Cut Out and Collage just says activity book. Just extraordinary things, I guess. Oh, Tina, thank you, Tina. Okay, good night, Arlene. Good night for you. Have a good sleep, Arlene. Arlene is a night. She stays up all night and sleeps during the day. So that works best for her and her health. So have a good sleep, Arlene. Let me know if I missed something on one of the papers that you wanted. Okay, so this one is all kinds of just different things. It's just odd things. I mean, it's got butterflies, dinosaurs, bugs, amphibians, just regular animals like farm animals, birds, fish, mammals, whales, undersea shells, planets, which y'all know I love me some planets, but I make my own planets with a punch. I can take a punch and make a planet. And then just different body parts, more florals, trees, cactus, which speaking of cactus, I am working on doing a thing, and I just put some in the sketchbook here. These are just some quick sketches that I want to, I'm going to do some cactus. I got to show you that too. Let me put a thing here. I don't think I'll get to it today. Maybe I could start to sketch it out. This project there. I'll wait because I also wanted to look into doing our 365 days. I didn't do this last week because Denise was here for 2 days, last Monday and Wednesday, and we wanted to do planner things because, she was here and she doesn't get to be here often. But we did the week before, we did some fish and I made some more. I cut the other one out and then I started making some more just to remind us of what I did that last go around. But I wanted to try to do one of these every week, along with reading our 1001 Ways to Be Creative. So I want to try to do that today too. So we'll see what we get done. But anyway, this cactus page reminded me of another project I want to do with the cactus. Musical instruments, gaming, masks, clocks, just, stereos, phones, and just more kitchen things, and then some shoes, towels, clothing, hats, hair, dresses and suits, and a cute guy, jewelry, banners, and what do you call these? Crest family, crest. Let's see. Just more random things. A lot of these pages are just random things. So, and some landscapes. These are good for art journals to put in there and just do some mini collages. Or, where these will be good? Let me set my phone in. Hold that. Is in my a mini composition book. This one. See how I got some landscapes in here? So I'm thinking that some of these might be good in that. So I might cut these out and just stick them in this book to remind myself to use these in that book, right? You know what? Let me just go ahead and hang on. Hi, Kathy Bird. You have to go back and watch the beginning. Hubster gave us a little rundown of his vacation with Boo. Okay, so I want those. I want these. Because this is my year of color collage book that I want to use all year. So those, let me go back to these. So these will be good for just the shape of this book, right? Because it's a lot long and narrow. So I think these will be good in there. Hang on. Rabbit trail. When I say I think I should put something in a book to remind myself, I like to do it because otherwise it sits in the desk, it sits in the book, it doesn't get done. So we just go ahead and stop what we're doing and go ahead and just do it. Because these are just the right size for that little composition book, aren't they? Just the right size for a background. So, we're going to stick those in there. Okay. Moving on. Hi, Trisha. Trisha, I was showing off your color book pages earlier. Some more dinos. Some cats. Oh, look, those wings would look so cute on him. Okay, let's see. And then just different eras and costumes. Pinup girls. Famous paintings. Charlie Chaplin. Here comes the cat. So, yeah, it's a very cool book. And so that's extraordinary things to cut out in collage. All right. So, let me put that over. Where's the other one? Oh, no, where did I put it here? Here. Let me get this baby. Okay. So then, the other thing that I sketched out was this idea that I want to do some tree huggers. And I want to do some blue frogs. Remember when I did the blue frogs? I did the blue frogs on the big scroll and I drew them. Each frog was about this big, right? If y'all remember. Well, some of y'all remember back. It would have been, I don't know, 5-6 years ago when we did those, maybe longer. I lose track of time, easily lose track of time. And so, but anyway, we drew some large blue frogs and we put the open-toed shoes on them. We put like flip-flops on them and they're those blue frogs. Let me see. Let me get a picture of one. or show you a picture once. So what I want to do, I want to do a tree hugger scene with a bunch of frogs hugging. Look, this one looks pretty good. I like the way his legs are wrapped around the tree. So anyway, let me go here. Let me look at blue frogs. So I just had an idea to do this. I just thought it would look so cute. It looks so cute with blue frogs, brown trees, and lots of, pretty lime color. Here we go. Here's one. See these guys. Yes, Jen. I don't have it handy right now, but when we draw on the scroll, which is a roll of craft paper, and I used to keep it on a roll, but it got too unwieldy to try to unroll it every time I wanted to use it. And so I cut them down now. So I cut them off when I work on the scroll. But anyway, so I kind of wanted to do this in this kind of vibe. But I'll do it portrait size, not landscape, because I want it to be tall. So I'll do it like this, but in this kind of look. So I think I'm gonna you lose track of time the other day. I want to write the day starting with 19. Tina. So anyway, I want to do some blue tree frogs like this with a tree huggers banner kind of rolling through the trees. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway. But I really like this guy. I just sketched it out with a ballpoint pen and a brush pen. So there's not even pencil. It's just pen and pen. But anyway, so I want to maybe do something in this vibe. Maybe some clouds wafting through might be good too, Rachel. But I just kind of like the simplicity of this. And so I thought I would do a couple other animals like this. I just like the idea of tree huggers because they hug trees, right? So yeah. So we'll see about that. All right, you're gonna have to go sit down, baby. Move your little fuzzy butt. So anyway, there's that I'm working on. Let's put this right here. And this just has such a good light capturer. Just captures light so well. All right, let me move this plastic. All right, so let's see. Do I have anything else to show before I'll go ahead and do our giveaway? If my cat will move. Baby, you're so sweet. My little clouds. Don't get near the cords. No cords. We don't want to unplug. We don't want to unplug our friends, the fibs. All right. So in this journal, my little color journal, y'all know I'm doing my year of color. So I'm trying to do everything based on colors. But, I do other things too, right? We do a little everything. But, that was my theme of the year. Baby, you're going to have to move. Thank you. Go lay down over there. Thank you. Going to lay on my journal. Thank you. Okay, so let's move this one out of the way, but that would be good. I'm really excited about those. Okay. So in my year of color book, I'm going to leave that right there because I like the way the light looks with that. So I've been, let's zoom in one though, while we're this on a little book. We'll zoom in a little bit. Now it's a little too flash. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. Okay. Hi, Mirkwood. Who else am I missing? Said hi to Uncle Dan. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. So, all right. So this is my year of color book, not a color book, but year of color book. And so I'm just doing different colors, writing information about the individual colors. And so here was yellow. And I've already given all these cards away. This is extra. And I just taped this in here. So if I want to, I can untape it. And take it out if I want to, or see the back of it, what I put on the back. This has some washi tape and a B. So I put one of the cards and then I give away, I think I made 8 this time. I'll give away 5 of these. So let me see. Let me get a little. And I also throw in some little Trisha Green butterfly stickers and some other little things I throw in when I send off the art cards. So this was yellow. There's orange, the orange card. Like I said, I've already given all these away. Here's the orange page. And then here's the red page and the red card. And then I have room for other things too. I have enough for a couple of pages of, different colors. Here's the back of the cat. This is my hand carved owl. The other one was one of my hand carved bees. I try to put a stamp on the back of each one. Purple. There's my purple page. And then pink. I like the pink page. I like the pink card too. And then there's the pink page. And then the last one for March, we did olive green. And there was the olive green card, which I gave away in March. And then this is April, which is the blue. So I will want to pick out one of these for myself. And let's get a piece of washi tape. Let's see. I'll just get this dark blue washi here. Washi tape it in. So this is the blue page. I use and I don't know if Sister Woman, Preppy, Crafty Girl, Jonna is still here. Sorry, let me get a sip of juice here. Who has she sells vintage kits. This yo-yo was out of one of her vintage kits. So let's see here. I'm just going to pick which one speaks to me, but I like the ones with little fairies. I like to give something like that away. I don't know. I kind of like that one. I kind of like the whales too, with the planet. Which one do I want to keep? I want to keep one of these too. I like that one. Okay, I'll keep this one. All right. Oh, and then the backs. I'll show each one close up. But this is what the backs look like. This is washi tape there. I think this is the washi tape from Tina. And so this is the back. So I'm going to tape this in, then we'll do a giveaway. And I always keep a couple because I have a couple people I send them to. But I'll probably give away 5. So I'll pick out 5. Hi, Deborah. And that can go for international or U.S. So let me just tape this one in. I see you, baby. Hang on, I got to fix my tape. Go lay down. I know you're purring. I know you want some pets. Pet. I know you're glad that your daddy is home from vacay. Oh, baby. How am I supposed to work? You untape me. You're untaping me. Oh, this isn't going to stick. This tape is not going to stick to that tape there. I know. My little clouds. So cute. Let me just put a bigger piece. There we go. Oh, that's not going to stick. This tape is not very sticky. Washi tape is decorative. It's really not made for sticking. Let's just forget this blue tape here. It's not sticking to the other blue tape. And let me just, I'll just put a piece of Scotch tape on it just to hold it down. There we go. Okay, so we're going to, and then I have to decide, do I want to do teal? So this will, for May. What do I want to do for May? It can be any color. We can go back to another green. How about like a lime green? How about lime green for May? What do you think? May, we'll do lime green. Okay. Lime green for May. All right. So let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to keep 2 out. All right, so I'm going to give away 5. Y'all ready for a giveaway with the cat? So they're just all a little different, but they're all just blue. They just have blue. No particular theme, really, although I put a mermaid stamp on the back of each one. They're really not, mermaid themed. So I'm going to give away these. And there we go. All right. So those are and they have a little different word on each one. Inspire, imagine. All right, baby, you're going to have to get down now. I know. All right. So we got hopeful, express, imagine, dream, inspire. Those are the 5 I'm going to give away. I got 2 sitting over here for other giveaways. And what else? Okay. So let me get so this is how we're going to do it. Let's do 2 different batches because trying to do 5 is a little much. So we'll do 2 at a time. Well, we'll do 2 and then we'll do 3. Okay. All right. So, and this is US and international. It's both. Okay. US and international. Okay. So don't put any numbers in yet. Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number. Let me get a bigger one. Between 1 and 100. First 2 people. This will be 2. The other one will be 3. First 2 closest without going over will get 1 and 2. First person and second person closest without going over. Okay. Let me find random.org. Thanks everybody for being here. Lurkers, come on in. What do you do? No, leave my new journals alone, baby. Leave my new journals alone. Okay, let me get over to random.org. Okay. All right, so random.org, after everybody puts in their number, when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First 2 people closest, US and international, we'll give these away. Okay. And I do this every month. I'm giving away color cards, every little art cards, every month for my year of color. Okay. First 2 people closest without going over. Okay. All right. 1 number only. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top, because there's top chat and live chat. If you put in top chat, which is the default, you will not see all the chat. Okay, so you need to put in live chat at the top if you want to see all the chat. I have it. I'll see all the chat. So will my mods. Okay, so. And you can also refresh your page. You can, go toggle back and forth between live chat and top chat to come back and see the correct order of everything. So, yeah, we're going to do these and then we'll do the other 3. Okay. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, lollygag. Put in your numbers because I'm going to count down and then I'm going to put in stop and then that's it. So get your numbers in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Get your numbers in. Okay. All righty. So here we go. First 2 people closest to 81 without going over. 81 without going over. Okay, so this is the first 2 people closest to 81. Okay, let's see. Joan had 77. I'm going to scroll back. First two people closest to 81 without going over. And Mirkwood had 78. So to me, it looks like it's Mirkwood and Joan, but I wait for everybody else. Mirkwood. And Mirkwood, I'll need your address. Mirkwood and Joan. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. All right. So Mirkwood and Joan, I need your address too. I don't have your address, Joan. So here's my email. Let me put this in. I don't share your addresses with anybody. I don't put you on a mailing list. There's my email. So email me your addresses and I'll send y'all these out, and I'll put some stickers and some little ephemera and some little goodies in there for you. Okay. All right. So Mirkwood and Joan. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing again. Hang on. With 3. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing with 3. So this will be number 3, number 4, and number 5. Well, it'll be 1, 2, and 3, but you know. All right, so these will be the first. Don't put any numbers in. Wait till I type in go. Congratulations, Mirkwood and Joan. Okay, so again, it's going to be the first 3 people. Wait till I type in go. Put in a number between 1 and 100. First 3 people closest. Okay. All right. Let me put this in here. Okay. And it's U.S. and international. And I'll put in little goodies and stuff for y'all. Some little stickers and what, as Denise would say. What? Okay. So just picking stuff up while y'all are putting in some numbers. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Put that over here. That blue tape did not stick worth a bean. Okay, sip of juice. First 3 people closest without going over. Okay, get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Hit that enter button if you haven't already. Okay. Back to random.org. Going to pick a new number. All right. The last one was 81. So we're going to generate a new number. Here we go. 77. First 3 people closest to 77 without going over. 77. All right, let's see. Let me scroll all the way back. Hang on, guys. Scrolling back. 77 without going over. All right. Let's see a 62. A 61. I see a 70. S. McKinney had 70. Okay, so to me, it looks like S. McKinney, and then who had the 67 and the, look like S. McKinney, and a couple people had 60 something. I'm scrolling. Kathy, you had 73. Let me go back. Let me scroll back. Okay, Kathy Carney had 73. So Kathy Carney, she had 73. And then who had 70? Somebody else had a 70 something here. Let me scroll back. Hang on. There's a lot of numbers to work through here. Somebody else had a 70. S. McKinney had 70. All right. So who was the highest in the 60s? Somebody had a 60. Mila had 62. Mila had 62. Okay. All right. So I have S. McKinney's, Kathy Carney, and Mila. Make sure y'all email me your addresses so I can get these out to you with some little goodies. Yeah, I said Kathy Carney. Yeah, Kathy Carney. S. McKinney and Mila. Mila H. I might have Mila's address, but send it to me again just to make sure. It makes it easier for me. Okay, Mila. And I know I have McKinney's. Kathy Carney, send me your address as well. Okay, so here we go. I'll add some little stickers and goodies to. I had that one upside down. Some little goodies. And this one I had upside down too. Sorry, guys, I had them upside down. Just threw them out there. So Mila, S. McKinney, and Kathy Carney. And then the other two were Joan and Mirkwood. So as soon as I get y'all's address, I will mail those out. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Hi, Jane. And if y'all missed it, hi, Mary. If y'all missed it, Hubster was here earlier talking about his trip out to LA to visit our daughter Annie out there. Oh, Devin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. And speaking of Devin, she and some, I don't know who the other hostess is, if Devin wants to put it in. They're hosting a April long mixed media challenge on IG. Let me find her here. Let me go to Devin. So go follow Devin on an Instagram. Hang on, let me find her. Devin Rex for Art. That's her. There's her handle. And she's doing a prompt every week. So go find the April Art Prompt 22 and hashtag it if you want to participate. Just hashtag April Art Prompts 2022. And there's the first 5 weeks there. Well, that's all of April. Sorry. There you go. There's your prompts for the month. So if y'all want to go participate in that. And let me just go to April Art Prompts. Hang on. Hashtag April Art Prompts 2022. And you can go over there and see everybody's work. I think I got that right. I'm not following it. Is that correct, Devin? April Art Prompts 2022. So if y'all want to go over there and check out everybody's work and add your own to it. Oh, thank you, Becky. So thank you, Devin, for the super chat. Thank you for the $13.99 Canadian super chat. So sweet. Thank you so much. Pacola. I hope you had a good weekend, Pacola. I haven't seen you around lately, so I hope you're doing all right. And speaking of, Pacola is she's a mod over at Kathy Berg and Colleen Scrap Chick at both their channels. And Kathy Berg streams on Tuesdays about 10:30, and Colleen used to stream on Fridays at 10:30 or so. Well, Colleen has now changed it to Thursdays. Am I right, Pacola? Scrap Chick Colleen streams now on Thursday, not Friday. So Pacola can put links into both of them if she wants to. Okay, so we get to see. So let's see. Yes, friends in the box. If you are here, you are a fib, a friend in the box. Thank you, Rachel. Someone was asking, I guess. Oh, and Devin said all mediums are welcome on that April Art Challenge 2022. So there you go. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Devin. Hi, Journey. Let's see. I see Journey. Who else am I missing? I know I'm probably missing people coming in. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's our links from our little Snapdragon. And there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. I didn't see you come in. There's Kathy Berg, and Picola put the links in for both of them right there, and the times. Thank you. Tina did too. Thank you, Tina. So y'all can click those and go and subscribe. Kathy Berg is almost at 1,000 subbies. Guys, y'all need to get her over 1,000. She swears she's never going to get over 1,000. Well, we're going to put her. Let's show her she's wrong. Let's get her over 1,000, guys. Let's get Kathy Berg over that 1,000. 9. What is it, Kathy? What are you at now? 9 what? She's almost at 1,000. So we got to get her over. Got to get her over that that 1,000. She's laughing. You're almost there. We're almost there. Rachel says she likes Devin's title page over on IG. Okay, so Kathy's at 970. Guys, we can get her 30 people. We have 112 watching right now. Let's get Kathy Berg over 1,000. We can do it, people. We can do it. Hi, Dot. Oh my gosh, we can do it. All right, so let's see. So we did this, and I have my book here just because Ernst is holding down my light. My light is working really well with Ernst. So we could do this. Now, again, I've not scrolled ahead, looked ahead. We just did the one prompt. I'm not doing it in any particular kind of order. And this is the second page of them I did. I had done another page of them, and I don't even know where I put it. So I said, well, let me do some more. So these are just little watercolor fish that we just watercolored just with a brush, and there we go. And then just went in with some Poscas and did some little doodles on this. This will be a bee fish. There's a bee fish. Yeah. Yes, I don't know, but if there are 30 people here who haven't subscribed to Kathy Berg, go do it, please. Let's help out our fellow creators. I mean, I promote you guys. I try to help y'all if you're doing new books or projects or IG or color books. Hi, Kate. We try to help each other, promote each other, get everybody over that hump. And Kathy's been on that hump. Kathy's on the hump. So let's get Kathy off the hump and over the hump and on that 1,000 people. Kathy Berg, right here. There she is. Get her over the hump. I know most of us probably already are subscribed, but if you're a lurker and you do not subscribe to Kathy, Kathy and Colleen stream together and they're fun, guys. They really are. So go follow them. And thank you. I try, and all my mods are really good about just putting in their little snapping turtles. Although Picola's my Snapdragon. They put in those links so quick to help promote everybody and books and channels, and so my mods are the best. They really are the best. Okay, so this was what we did. This was, and again, I'm not going in any particular order. This was just day 6. It's 365 days of art, a creative exercise for every day of the year. Obviously, I'm not doing one every day. We're going to try to do one a week. We're going to try to do one a week along with our reading of our 1,001 Ways to Be Creative. This one, we're almost done. Rachel bought us another book of creativity to continue on because we're almost done with this. So we're going to read out of these, and then we're going to pick a project out of this. So this was number 1 for and if y'all want to post anything on society, let me write that down. Hashtag. And you have to put the whole thing out because somebody took SOIC, a school did, Society of Idea Collectors. So there is a hashtag for that, Society of Idea Collectors, all one word. And if you want to then put anything you want, just describe what you're doing. Say you're doing the 365 days of art, put that in your subtitle or whatever. So if you're doing that, hashtag it so we can all see what you're doing. The same thing if you're following Devon's April's Art Challenge 2022, make sure that you go and post your stuff. That's how you get people to be, to find friends, to find communities, to find Facebook groups that you like. There's a whole bunch of, a lot of the fibs have Facebook groups. Now, again, I tell everybody I've left almost all my Facebook groups. I mean, I'm in like Oak Island and, a couple things like that. But I left all my color book groups, my art groups. I was in so many. So a few years ago, I just got out of all Facebook groups because I felt like I couldn't have time to participate. And if, this is just me, y'all go lurk over at anybody's that you want. But if you don't participate in a Facebook group, it's like, well, why are you in it if you're not participating? So I don't have a Facebook group. I'm not promoting my Facebook group because I don't have one. And, thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dee, thank you so much for being such a generous and kind person. I admire you so much. Well, thank you, Deborah. But all of you are the ones that make it that way. You're the ones that make all the Fibs channels, whether it's mine or any of the other Fibs, Friends in the Box. It's all of us, everybody that makes it so awesome. So thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Deborah. I appreciate that. And there's Devon's channel. Thank you, Pacola. I was too busy talking about her IG. There's Devon's YouTube channel right there. Hi, Judy O, if I missed you. And there's Kathy Berg. So, and y'all make sure, go back through the chat. Sometimes the chat doesn't render immediately after, the video is over. Sometimes it's there was a couple of videos, only happened a couple of times where it's taken 2 days for the chat to appear. So if you don't see the chat, it's because it didn't render, right? And there's really nothing I can do about it. It's only happened a couple times. But so the chat should be up on all the videos, unless there was something happened in the chat and I took it down. But that might be 1 or 2 out of 10 years. So that doesn't happen very often. So all the links are linkable or clickable. So if you go back and watch the chat later, all the links are clickable. I'm glad you feel that way, Rachel. I'm glad that's why I had Hubster come on. He doesn't get to come on very often. He's been on a few times over the years, but not very often. But he just happened to be off today. So, I thought he'd like talking about his vacay with our granddaughter. I hope y'all liked it. It was, wasn't too long. But it is a chat show. So if you don't like chatty streams, then this one is probably not for you because it's a chat show and we chat. So let's see. Lisa, who else am I missing? Thanks, guys, for being here. All right. So this is what the prompt was for the first one we did, which was not last week, but the week before. Because like I said, Denise was here Monday and Wednesday, so we did Denise stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to put this in a journal or how I'm going to keep them or what, but I just did that one. So let's see. So I'm just going to kind of roll through here. I'll do a little bit, if y'all see something you might like. Now, this one's a good one. I've done, I don't know what this one says to do. It's just draw faces. But I used to call them I think 5-second faces. I don't remember. It's been years since I named it. 5-second, 10-second. I don't know. But it's real easy to do these. So I think we're going to do this. All right. Let me go ahead and put Post-it notes on the ones that we've done. So like this can be number 1 over here. And I'll just have it stick up just enough so I can see it. All right, so let's go to this one. This will be number 2 because I'm not going in the order of the book. So this will be number 2. All right, so if y'all want to play along, y'all want to play along with this. And the other prompt thing that I do occasionally, well, I just show it every now and then because Kathy Berg and Colleen do this. So if y'all like this book, which I showed some time back, and Kathy and Colleen both have it and show it, they are doing a prompt out of this every week. I don't know which one's channel, if Kathy wants to say, or maybe they rotate. But anyway, they do these prompts on vintage, what do you call them? Flashcards. They do their prompts on flashcards. Now they don't have to be vintage. You can buy any kind of flashcards, and you don't have to do it on flashcards. They're doing their prompts on this on flashcards, and they're so good. And they're so fun. So if you don't follow Kathy and Colleen on Instagram, Kathy Berg and Colleen is Scrap Chick. Okay, so let me click on Kathy. She said, whoops. We both do the prompt, so 2 times a week on the flashcards. Okay, so they have colors, then they have techniques, and then they just have words. And so there's 3 different sections in this book. I'm not using it for that. I'm just making it kind of like a mind map kind of thing where I'm writing different ideas down on it. However, if any of you want 3 prompts to do until Kathy and Colleen do theirs, and if y'all want to follow along, I just randomly give y'all 3 different things. So, mint. So here they are. Oh, let me go ahead and write them down because somebody will ask me and I'll forget. Baby, you're going to have to move. You can't go by the cords. Move. Okay, so, oh, great. I just put a marker through my shirt. Okay, mint. And then technique in the middle. Use your fingers. Paint with your fingers, smudge with your fingers, outline with your fingers, draw with your fingers. Those are just some, some of their ideas. And then in the back section, harvest. That's your other word to use. Harvest moon, reaping a harvest. What would you like to harvest? Okay, so those are this, and I don't do this book every week. I just pick it out randomly, to put in there. But if you want to do a prompt, do those 3. So I'm just trying to give y'all lots of things to do. Like y'all don't have enough to do, right? Baby, you can't go by the cords, honey. All right, so this is the one we're going to do today. And what does it say? Practice drawing the features of the faces here. Draw the eyes and halfway down the face. Okay, so here's how I do these quick little faces. Let me get a piece of paper, just a random sheet of paper out of here. I don't want cardstock because then if I put them in a book, it gets too thick. But, these are just like sketches and practices. So let me just get a piece of, paper. Now that I moved all my papers around, I got to dig around for a piece of typing paper. Well, copy paper. I say typing paper. Okay, here we go. All right. But you can, and I would recommend doing it just on copy paper because you want to do a lot of practice ones. So I'm going to do a whole bunch here. All right, so let's get some watercolors here. Which ones do I want? Let's see. Hang on. I'll get one that has a lot of skin tones. The Woodlands. Woodlands probably has, there's a different skin tones in there. Get a water brush, which I had one sitting here and now I don't. No water in that one. Hang on. Let me find one with water. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let me tell y'all about that book if you want to look, baby. Okay. Gonna have to get down. I have to lock the door. Okay. 250 joyful art journaling prompts. It's called book 1. I think there's only book 1. Maybe she plans on putting a two out. Jules Tinman Amador. And the ISBN, it's on Amazon. 97984906114117. And it's an Amazon. It's off of Amazon, and I think she self-publishes on Amazon. I'm not sure, but anyway, if you like this book and all these prompts and things, then you probably need to go and do the ones that Kathy and Colleen are doing. Again, they're doing theirs on flashcards, but you can do them on anything, just a piece of cardstock, whatever you want. All right, so let me get my water brush here. And maybe I'll do the sketch. Maybe I'll start because we'll have a little bit of time. I want to try to leave by 11 because Hubster's home and we want to go out. Maybe I'll start this little tree huggers sketch on a tone tan paper. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that. Well, while this is setting up for a minute, you know what? Let me go ahead. Sorry, guys. I got so much going on. I'll go ahead and put them down and let them dry a minute, and then we'll read out of our creativity books, and then we'll go back and I'll show you what to do on these. Okay. Oh, thank you, Pacola. There's for the prompt book. And again, if you think you're going to like those kind of prompts, then Kathy and Colleen are the ones to focus. I don't show those all the time, just occasionally. All right, so I am going to, and they show all different skin tones here, right? So I'm just gonna, I don't have a pink in here, so I'm just gonna go with I got to water it down a little more. So I'm just going to put out again, you can be more careful. You can take more time. Oh, let's see. Too much water in my thing here. Let's see if I can find some more skin tones. Let's see what I can find here. Okay. Oh, I'll have the complexion one. Well, maybe I should go with complexion, right? All right. So let me wet this down. You can use watercolor. You can just do some, random markers, water-based markers. You can do your Copic. You can do anything. Essentially, all you're doing is just making some circles of color. Oh, I'm sorry, ovals of color. Okay, we're just making ovals of color. Kathy's at 984. Lisa, I'm not sure what you mean. I know she hasn't done 984 of those prompts. Don't trick me like that. And again, I'm not being neat. You don't have to be neat. You can be if you want. And some people will be because they just can't help themselves. But I just want to do a whole bunch of faces here just to show you how you can practice faces. Okay. So and they don't have to be quite this big. I'm making them this big so they kind of really show up on camera a little better. But you can see how small these are in this book. Okay, I'm just doing a bunch of ovals. I'm going to do 2 sheets of them. Y'all still with the tour? I'm just doing picking random flesh tones here. I got to keep it wet because it wants to dry on this copy paper real quick. Oh, she's at 984 subbies. Oh, okay. Come on, guys. We can do it. Think we could do it by 11 o'clock? I would be so impressed if we could. I mean, Kathy would be impressed too. Can we get her over 1,000 in 45 minutes? Can the fibs do it? Lurker fibs. Can we do it? Okay, so there we go. There's a whole bunch of ovals. So that's all I need with the watercolors. These are serious face practice. Well, this is just quick. This is very, very quick. You don't have to do it fast. I called them my 5-second faces. And I even have a face journal. I used to call my Facebook journal, but then Facebook, so Let me see if I can find my face journal on the shelf. Where's my face journal? I'm looking up on my shelf because I got so many books, so many journals up here. Let's see if I can find it. That's not, it's a black journal, so shouldn't be too hard to find, but I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Let that sit from, here it is. Okay. All right, this is, whoa. This is old, and this is how I started it. I will show y'all this after we do this. Okay. Because I'm kind of trying to stick with this. All right, how are we doing? We're gonna get her over the edge. We're gonna push Kathy over the edge. Let's push Kathy over the edge. Hi, Miss Vicky B. Good to see you. Yeah, Hubster did a little vacay chat at the beginning of the show. Miss Vicky, you'll have to go back and watch it. Oh, that's true. Okay, you did not mention that. So if she gets over 1,000, there's an awesome giveaway, and several people are participating in the giveaway for Kathy. Who was it that said, I'm going to have to put this, it's getting dusty waiting on you, Kathy? I forget who it was. Was it Peggy? Was it Peggy that said that, Kathy? It was so funny when she said that. So, so y'all get her over 1,000, and she's going to have an awesome giveaway with several people participating. Thanks, Miss Vicky. Yeah, he was here at the beginning of the show. Okay, so you can't blame that one on the cat. No, you can't. I just backed into the little shelf behind my big bookshelf. So yeah, get Kathy over 1,000. Yeah, exactly. So, okay. So let me hit this with the heat gun, and we'll just play around for until 11 o'clock. Because like I said, I want to do this. I'll show this old face journal. Maybe I'll start on my tree hugger blue frog sketch. So we got lots of things. We never run out of things to do. I mean, we really never run out of things to do. It's just a matter of picking something, really, All right. Okay, I'll click on chat while I'm doing this. We're almost there, guys. Let's get her over the hump. Get her over the hump. You really want this dry, especially if you're going to go in with a pen or pencil or whatever. Okay, so I called it my 5. Let's see, what should I do with? I think I should do it with I'll do it with a couple different things. I'll do it with the ballpoint pen, and I'll also do it with a pencil. I'll just do it with a black Prismacolor pencil, just to show you. But you can do it with anything. And I really don't want to do it on, let me put something behind it, because this has got little paint. This is going to give me texture if I don't put something under that. So let me put some paper under that. Let me see here. Hang on, guys. I just want to get a couple sheets of paper. Oh, here's a couple big sheets of paper. Cardstock, something. Just to give it some, something other than this. All right. And the idea is to go fast and make funny faces. And also, if you like funny faces, Barb Owen, so let's promote Barb for a minute. Barb Owen is back to streaming on Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern, if someone wants to put Barb Owen's link in there. And if you like she does found relatives. I don't have a sample one right here in front of me. But Barb does really fun faces. If you like to do just fun, whimsy faces. Barb has found relatives, I think. Is that what she calls it, Janet? Her fun faces. So go follow Barb Owen. It's creative. Oh, I never can remember the exact name of her channel. But if you put in Barb Owen on YouTube, you'll find her. She'll come up. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so and you don't have to, if you don't want to paint faces like this, you can just do it on get a scratch paper up under here. You can just draw some ovals, in your sketchbook or whatever. So we'll do them without anything either. Okay, just, you don't have to. It just looks kind of cool to have some watercolor faces done. Found relatives. Okay, so first what you just can do, now they just put a cross down the middle of theirs. Okay, they just divided the face in half. So you can, let me do it here so you can see it. So you can just divide it like this. But it makes it more interesting if you make the face, make it shaped like this. Look. So now automatically, this person's looking up that way, right? You can just tell. So you can do, let's do one like that. Look, that person's looking down. You see how you can just make the shape of the face just by doing different lines. Okay. So let's do one looking down. Let's have this one looking up. Let's have this one looking down. And you're still dividing the face into quarters, right? A lot of times when you first start learning how to draw faces, people don't realize how, and I've done lots of different techniques on using fashion magazines to show you proportions, using tracing paper and fashion magazines. If y'all want to see that again or more of that, let me know and we'll do that again sometime. But a lot of people, when they first start drawing, and I'm not talking about whimsical faces. You can draw whimsical faces and you can put the eyeballs way up there. You can draw cartoon characters. You can have eyeballs down here. You can draw all kinds, this can look like an alien. You can do any kind of whimsical face. But if you're, trying to do, she needs 5 more. Come on, people, we can do it. 5 more. Let's get her over the 1,000. Y'all want to do those awesome giveaways over there? Thank you, Lisa. But anyway, when people first, especially kids, when they draw faces at first, they have a tendency to put like hair and then the eyes way up there. Regardless of the shape of the face or anything, they put the eyes way up at the top. So, but if you look at a face, look at the faces in magazines, take out some tracing paper and copy over fashion magazine models, and you'll see the proportions and things easier. It's just as a practice, right? But your eyes are in your middle of your face. You got a lot of forehead up there. It's just a lot of times it's covered up with hair, so you don't realize how big the forehead is because of hair usually, right? Hair covers up the forehead most of the time. It doesn't on Hubster. It doesn't cover up his forehead, but All right, so just making a little joke there. Okay, so okay. Yeah, come on, lurkers, everybody's saying, come on, lurkers, 5 more. 5 more people. Tina. But what I want, the idea here is, and you can do it with pen or pencil. I'm going to do it with both. Well, maybe I should do it with actual graphite. My bucket of pencils is in the other room. Hang on, let me go get a graphite pencil. All right, I'm looking for my BXXX, and I thought I was digging in I have my pencil box in my bedroom next to where I was working on something, but I said, oh no, Rachel's here. We got to do ASMR. So I brought it in here so that I can look for that pencil. Look for that pencil with Rachel here. this one. So it's not Lamy. I was looking for that. So this is my by the bed pencil case. This is what I was looking for. My Kimberly General XXB. 9XXB. All right, I got to sharpen it though. All right, so now I don't have a place to put this. Let's move this over. Let me sharpen this pencil because you can do smudging with graphite. That's why I wanted to get this one, because you can smudge with it, which is fun too. Although I like working with the ballpoint pen. All right, let's see. Where are we? Rubber band. Okay, so let's start with the pen. And why I call it 5-second faces is because Pacola goes, we only need 4 more. All right, here's a link, guys. I'm gonna leave it there for a second. So we're determined people, is to draw these as fast as you can, and like in 5 seconds. So this is my standard few things that I put on it. You don't have to do it like this, but I put the eyes, okay? I put a nose and a mouth, and then I put cheeks, a chin, and that's it. But you can go in and make them more detailed, right? Just to get some expressions and some different. So this one's kind of looking down a little bit. There's the nose, there's the cheeks, there's a little mouth, there's been a little smiley face and a chin. Okay, that's it. 5 seconds. Well, really even less. Okay, this one's kind of looking up. And then you can go back. And I'm going to show you in this book here in a minute. This one's old, though. This is old. Okay, and just, you can just do a little nose, a little mouth, chin, cheeks. And then you can go in and add ears. You can do all kinds of things, right? But it's to free your hand up. It's to make yourself, loosen up. Okay. So you see how they each have their own little personality already? And then you can kind of, shape the face. And the thing is about with the ballpoint pen, try to do a whole bunch of stuff without even picking up your pen. You can shape your face. You can give them eyebrows, you can give them a mustache. You can give them beards, ears. But the idea is just to, maybe just a couple of curly hairs, whatever you want to do, give them a hat, a cap, whatever. But it's to do it quick, right? Oh, here we go. Lisa said 3 more. So the idea is just to do these really, really quick, right? Really quick. Okay. All right. So the same thing, just kind of, just little chin, little cheeks, looking down, looking up, eyebrows, just any kind of expression, just quick. And the reason I put the cheeks on there is so you can match up a face, right? It's just easier to kind of shape a face if you have that. And then you can put ears, you can put eyes, and then you can do more detail. But the idea is to do a whole bunch of fast. See, and then you can do hair, you can do, hats, you can do curly hair, you can do long hair, but it's to do quick faces. Oh, Pacola said 2 more. Come on, guys, let's get Kathy over the 1,000 hump. And so the next time you're close to 1,000, you can come here and we'll try to help you. That's how we do it. This is how we, okay, like that. Now I'm going to do the same kind of thing, but I'm going to use pencil. And the benefit of doing pencil is you can smudge. Okay. But I'm going to start the same way. I'm going to have maybe this one looking up, this one looking down, maybe one just looking straight, this one looking more, let's have that one looking down, have maybe this one almost a profile, this one maybe a profile going this way. And just real quick, Right. It's helpful. Oh, well, maybe Miss Vicky, I need to get out the fashion magazines and the tissue or the tracing paper and do the proportion demo again. It's been a while. It's probably been a year or so, maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I lose track of time. She made it. All right. There we go. Woohoo! Thank you, Fibs and Lurkers. Y'all did it. You did it, Lurkers and Fibs. Everybody's going, yay, 1,000. So congratulations, Kathy. That doesn't mean that y'all don't have to still go sub. If you are a lurker or if you haven't subbed to Kathy, go get her over that hump. Get her way. Let's get her an extra 10 or so. Give her a little cushion. Give her a little cushion of subbies. Congratulations, Kathy. Oh, congratulations. Hi, Helen. Hi. I said hi to Trisha, I think. Okay, here, Kathy. Now we need to send you over to the Beverly Hills. Oh my gosh. Good one, Kathy. Good one. Okay, so now with pencil, you guys are so funny. With a pencil, is you do the same thing. Okay, you can do the same thing, and you can take a little more time. I'm just doing them quick. Like I said, I did mine with the like 5-second faces. But what's nice about it when you do it with a pencil is now you can smudge and you can give some, you can do more. Oh, you probably can't see that. You see how you can do a little more shading. Let's put some eyebrows on here. Some eyebrows, and you can, hair, hat, whatever. Okay. That was much fun. It was fun, Kathy. And I hope that everybody, just because she's over 1,000, you can still go sub to her to make sure she has a little cushion. Okay, so she says if it stays over 1,000 till tomorrow, she'll do the giveaway. So make sure y'all follow, click the bell so that you can be a part of her giveaway tomorrow if she's still over 1,000. So let's give her a little cushion, people. And there's Colleen right there. Colleen is a scrap chick who streams with Kathy. And so, yeah, Colleen's already over her 1,000, but you can still go sub to her. But we got Kathy over the hump. Yeah. Click the bell so that you can know when she's going to do a giveaway. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple little, and I'm going to show my little, book here in a minute. Okay, so just do something like that, and if you do it, with the XB or anything, you can do smudges, and again, then you can shape the face, put on ears, just again, this is just to loosen up. It's not to do portraiture. Right? So, but if you do them looking all different ways, you can already see how they're looking, different ways. Right? And it's just fun just to play. So, and you can go back and add more details if you want, and fussy it up. But the idea is just to have a bunch of quick faces to loosen up. So that was what we did here with this week. Now I am going to go ahead. I'll go ahead and show you this real quick. Let me back out. And then we'll do a reading out of our 1,001 Ways to Be Creative. So again, this is the 365 days of art. I want to try to do one every week. We did these fish. And I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't really have a place to put these right now. I'm just going to kind of stick them in the book so we can show them weekly. Here's the fish we did week before last. and just to do a little prompt, a little play, a little inspiration, get your hands a moving, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stick those back up under here, and then I'm going to show you in this book. So this book is kind of old. Let me see if I have a date in it. Do I have a date in this? Is it 11? It is, yeah. This is from 2011. So this is 12 years, 11, what is that? 12 years old? 10 would be 21, 22. Yeah. So 11 years old. So first off, what this book was kind of had this kind of paper that I showed y'all earlier. It had this kind of paper in it, right? And this is more like for watercolor, brush calligraphy. It's going to feather in this book, right? I showed this earlier. Well, this book had that kind of paper in it too, but I love this cover. It was nice and wide, and I just like the thick cover, but I wanted something different paper. So what I did, y'all know that acrylic, watered down acrylic is great tooth for color pencil. So what I did is Michaels had a watercolor paper sale back in 2011. And what I did is I think there were $2 or $3 a pack. And I think there was 12, 15 in a pack. So I got enough packs that when I took them all, I took all the papers out and folded them all in half. Now this took me a full day to do. Okay, just saying. Bye, Devin. This took me a full day to do. Maybe two. I don't remember. Back in 2011. So I got all that cheap watercolor paper from Michaels, took it all out of the pads, folded them all in half. Well, first, before I did the painting first and then the folding, but that's what they are. They're a full, a sheet of 8 by 10, probably watercolor paper, although I'm not sure. Let me measure, because I am not sure. It was, let me get my ruler going the right way here. It's a clear ruler. Okay, so it was, no, it was 9. 9 by double this. So 9 by 12. So I guess it was 9 by 12s. 9 by 12 paper, watercolor paper pads. And I took them all apart. And then I painted with watered down acrylic paint. You can see I did it yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green, and then I had some extras. This, whatever. That's not important. You can paint them however you want. But it's watered down acrylic paint painted on both sides. So I had these papers laid out all over the place. And then after they dried, then I folded them all in half. And they're all attached to, I glued some cloth. I made my own spine with glue and cloth, right? And some of them are falling out. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a bookbinder. I don't claim to be. I usually just use rubber bands. To hold or elastic cording to hold things to a spine. But I just want to give you the basis. Okay. So cheap watercolor paper, like the cheapest you could buy. Like I said, I think it was $2.50 on sale at Michael's. Now, can you get that still? I don't know, but look for really cheap watercolor paper. Water down your acrylic paint. Let's just start with yellow. Put out some yellow, water it down, spritz it down, take you a big brush, a big brush or a sponge brush or just something. And you're just going to water. You're just going to cover it, flip it, water, just watered acrylic, watered down acrylic, because that is what pencil will be good for. At the time, I hadn't planned on doing 5-second faces or 10-second faces. I forgot what I called it, but that's what this ended up being. Okay. There's a few other little things in here too, but for the most part. And again, they're not supposed to be portraits. They're just what I just did here a minute ago, with these. Where'd I put them? I put those faces. Oh, I stuck them in the book. Well, anyway, just like I did that, except bigger, right? That's how I did these. So let's see. I think I should back out one maybe. There we go. And it's a little flashed out. Let's do a little darker. There we go. And it's probably going to change with all the colors. So that's fast. I love that idea. Okay, so that's what all this is, right? And again, if you don't want to glue anything to a spine, then just use either rubber bands, or if you want it to look better, then use the colored elastic cording and just bind it. Just bind your signatures to the spine here, right? You can even make this. You can make you a book out of an old game board, a Monopoly board, a Scrabble board, and then just fold up your signatures and wrap the cording around it, and you'll have the same kind of thing. Or just use whatever you have, right? Okay, so again, I started out with some different things. This is back from 2011. This one is called I just named this one the Beauty Shop because it reminded me of my grandma. And back then, I think grandma was still alive then. Mom definitely was. But anyway, so here you can see a little sample here. But it just reminded me of when they'd go to the beauty shop back then. They still do. People now they, go to the salon and get their hair, but they don't usually just sit under the dryers. You know what I'm talking about? The old-timey dryers. They still have them, but it's just not like it used to be. So that's what I did her as a beauty shop. But she started out with just a oval and dividing the face and putting in the eyes, nose, and I'm talking, these are quick, guys. I can't even tell you how fast these are. Literally 5 seconds. They start out with 5 seconds. And then you go back. Then you can go back and add other things to it. Okay. Yes, the paper was white to start, Marion. It was the inexpensive, cheapest Michaels watercolor paper pads that they have. I think now they have Recollection brand. This was before they had that, I think. I don't even remember what brand it was, but it was at Michael's. It was the cheapest ones to do or to buy, right? And they were all white. Some of them were still maybe white. There might be see, there's a couple in here. But for the most part, you can see all the different colors, okay? And they're all funny faces. They're all quick faces. They're and I haven't looked through this. This was just a random something stuck in there again. But this is how they start, like this, right? They just start real quick. And I also put another line there for the nose. If you want to do that, you can divide the face in half and divide it again. So to know where to put the bottom of the nose, right? So like, let me find a spot. Well, here, right here. So you got your oval. Okay, you got your division. And then if you want to divide it again, you can do that so that you can put the nose there. I didn't do that on those other ones, but like this, right? Like that. And then some cheeks. And again, the cheeks just help you kind of define where you can do the shape of the face later, right? Okay. My hairdresser still uses the dryers and the clients. Well, like Denise, when she gets her hair, when she gets highlights in it, they do the dryer too to, dry the dyeing process and all that, So they still do it. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. And we're going back through the Facebook. Oh my goodness. So you can see I've added other paint too. So it started out yellow. The paint, this was yellow at the background. This one came apart, so I just taped it. And then afterward, you go back and you add characters. You add things to them. You can add things to them. See, look how quick this is. And then you can go back and make paint. You can do hair. You can do, look, it's just, it's just a random doodles. So I went back with acrylic paint to add the color later. But they all just start out like this. Okay, that's how they all started out, like that. And then you go in and refine them. Some are just bigger, longer. See, it's just fun little faces. And you can't tell me you can't do this. So I'm just going to do a flip through of this real quick. I say real quick. So if y'all have any questions, put them in caps. But this, like I said, this is back from 2011. Although occasionally I've picked up the book and done something in it for you guys. Like this one, I've never added paint to it. Do the little gesture, you know. You can add the paint. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Turney. It's old. Did you get my favorite girl? No, we haven't got to her yet. I know exactly which one you're talking about, Julie. We haven't got to the zinc oxide nose girl yet. Oh, we haven't got to her yet, Julie. But you can see, so now we're into a darker yellow, then we're getting into orange. This one always reminded me of Jean as a school teacher. And I gave a little spot. So then you can go back and just add, you know, this one kind of looks like it could be like a Dracula. Be like a Dracula. Did you get my favorite? Oh, yeah. No, okay. I haven't got to her yet. So I really like her. I like the color that turned out on her. But then you've always got ideas. You know, you do these kind of books and you always have ideas. Again, here's where I stopped to do a little quick demo of the, you know, faces. And then just go back in and play with acrylic paint. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Kathleen. Yeah, it's been around. I mean, this, like I said, this is from 2011. Here's some random papers where we just probably did some more demos that I just stuck in here over the years. You can put down collage, put down some collage, and then do your faces over the top. See? And again, this is how they start, but then I can go in here with acrylic paint and play on top of it. There's the zinc girl. So this is the girl that's been out in the sun too long. She's got sunburn. She has zinc on her nose, cucumbers on her eyes. This is the one that Julie is talking about. The zinc girl with the sunburn and the cucumber on. She actually could use a little bit more zinc on her nose, I think. Oh my gosh. And that's just some tissue paper, some, you know, scrapbook papers. But they're fun to go back and work on. You just get a whole book full of these faces. Then you just pour out some acrylic paint and go play with it, you know? could do, attach, this is just taped with masking tape. You can make flaps. You can make a flap on every page. You see, look, now see how I made him deliberately elongated? So his eyes are not in the middle of the face. So, you can make them purposefully out of proportion, to make different characters and things. So you can, see hers is way up there. And look at his big head, his little bitty mouth, little bitty nose, little bitty eyes. You should do one of what she looked like after she removed the cucumbers. Well, they're just to play with, guys. They're just things to, there's a vampire there with his what do you call it? Comb over. His comb over blowing in the breeze. Oh. So I just call it my Facebook because it's just a bunch of random faces and a few other things just stuck in here. But then it's fun to go back. You see how I went back and added the paint on top? What did Kathleen say? Except for the wrinkles. So, but that's the fun part. Is just you get these sketches down, then you can go in there and throw on paint and getting toward the end here. Here's some I did with chalk, with Conte crayon or something. So yeah, so that's my Facebook, and it all started with the little circles and dividing the face. Okay, so I have just enough time to read out of our book. We didn't get to. I want to do this. This is a quick sketch. I want to do this in this style. Right, I want to do like I did my lemur in the mushroom forest. I want to do some blue tree frogs. If y'all missed it earlier, these frogs. Let me get over there. Blue, and y'all seen me do the big ones before on the art scroll. These guys, the blue tree frogs. I want to do them as like hugging trees, and I want to have tree huggers, and then just have little frogs on trees with leaves. But I want to do it on tone tan paper and have it look kind of like this. But I'll do it this way. I'll do it portrait size because this way. So we aren't going to get. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. Okay, so today, let's finish up. Let me put my Ernst book back here because it gives good light. Let's go ahead and read in our 1001 Ways to Be Creative. Then I'm going to head out and hang out with Hubster because he's off today. We're going to run some errands, go out to lunch, and because he's been gone. If y'all missed Hubster here at the beginning of the show, then go back and watch the first 30 minutes. Okay, so we're almost done with our 1001 Ways to Be Creative, a little book of everyday inspiration by Barbara Ann Kipfer. And we're up to, well, I got this little bit to read here, but we're up to 950s now. So, and then Rachel got us this little book, which we've also been reading a page out of as we go, 1001 Ways to Creativity. So this one, when this runs out, we'll be running into this book. Okay. All right. So I hope y'all have enjoyed the show today. I hope, thank you all for getting Kathy Berg over the 1,000 subby hump. If I miss saying hi to you, I do scrub back through the chat later to see if I've missed anybody, new people. I'll go follow you. And as long as you have content, I don't follow people on YouTube if they have no videos, right? I mean, you can still be my BFF here, but if you don't have any videos, that's why, you know. So, but if you have a channel, I usually will go check it out and follow you. So, oh, thanks, Rachel. Okay, so this was find inspiration in the things you love, and there's a few things here, and then I'll go ahead and read 951 to 958, and then we're getting toward the end of the book. Okay. And again, Society of Idea Collectors, if any of these occur to you, if you get some totally different random idea from me reading these, write down your random idea for yourself. Okay. You're welcome, Kathy. Okay. Find inspiration in the things you love. Your family, a favorite piece of jewelry, a stunning art book, the soothing sound of rain, a delicious spice, a fun dance song, the aroma of a homemade meal, flea markets, sporting events, the cadence of a foreign language, your secret hideout, a scenic drive, music, emojis, your favorite clothes, a comforting mnemonic device that helps you remember, a storybook from your childhood, a natural wonder, your favorite word to mispronounce, a beach trip, the feel of a soft blanket, the smell of a forest, a film that moves you, the best vacation you ever took, the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. So, whatever occurred to you when thinking about these, and you can pause and think about them. I'm reading them quickly, of course, but think about each one. It could be a drawing, a painting, a sketch, a doodle, a story, a poem. It could be a song. It could be so many things, right? Hi there, Jason. There's one of my favorite illustrators on YouTube, Illustration by Design Jason. If y'all have seen my little comics I've posted, I think there's been 3 I commissioned Jason to do. He's an awesome illustrator. He does commission work and he does late night drawings. He just did a Batman recently, but yeah, he's real fun to watch. He's very chill. He plays swing music in the background while he's drawing, and I like Jason. He just comes on a little late for me, but I do try to get over there every now and then. So he's another one that we need to get over the 1,000 hump. How many, what are you up to, Jason? What are you up to he's not quite at 1,000. So again, y'all need to go follow Jason, Illustration by Design. We try to help each other get over that monetization hump. So, okay. So, and don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. I won't be able to be there today because I'm going to go hang out with Hubster. But Janet, where's Janet? Right here. There she is. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern in about 2 hours. So go follow Janet, see what she's doing today. There we go. Pacola put in a link. Thank you, Pacola. Okay, so Jason's at 837. He'll be live streaming today at 1 as well. So make sure after, if you don't watch Janet, go over there and watch Jason as well and follow him and sub. Okay. Yeah, I'm going out with Hubster today, so I won't be around till later this afternoon. Okay. So now we're at 951. Imagine you are the main character in a book and figure out what you would have done differently. Discover new trails. Assemble a portable art kit to take with you on vacation or on days off. Make a list of all the symbols you see in a day. Create best of list at the end of the year. Play animal, vegetable, mineral. construct a diorama from leftover Halloween and Easter candy. Or draw it. You could just get like Janet's awesome at drawing candy and just all kinds of cool things Janet does. I could just see Janet making an Easter something out of Easter candy, drawing it, rather than actually using the candy. Draw an object of an unusual angle to learn how to capture what you really see instead of what your brain expects to see. So we're going to stop there. Now I'm going to go ahead and read one page out of this will be our continuing book after we finish this one, which we're almost done. Okay, so thank you, Rachel, for this one. All right, so there's just different quotes, notes on creativity. Creativity is not a thing. It is a way. This is the way. Working on our own consciousness is the most important thing that we are doing at any moment. And being love is a supreme creative act. To be creative is to believe in life before death. When what we expect to happen actually does happen, there's no creativity. So creativity is like you're making it. Creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Well, I don't know about that because I don't hide anything. I tell y'all everything I do and use and show and because I want y'all to know everything that I know. Okay, so there we go. And again, we'll try to do one out of here every week. We read out of these once a week. And if y'all missed Hubster's little synopsis of his vacay with Boo, he left on Wednesday and they came back yesterday. So, okay, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff to pick up and clean up and hope y'all enjoyed it. Got some inspiration and book ideas. And there goes the garage. So Hubster's back. So I got to go so we can go on our errands. And thanks everybody for being here. And y'all have a blessed day and we'll see y'all Wednesday. Bye, guys.